Hello everyone and welcome to RxJS Quick Start. In this lesson, we are going to learn about different concept of RxJS, what it is and how to use it. We'll learn about different creation functions and most importantly about RxJS operators. By the end of this playlist, I'm certain you'll have a solid understanding of these concepts and you can start using it in your project. Plus, we are not going to use any kind of frameworks here, neither React nor Angular. We'll stick to JavaScript and HTML. So let's get started. We'll start with defining RxJS. RxJS is a library for reactive programming that utilizes the observer pattern. I do understand there are two buzzwords here, reactive programming and observer pattern. Without understanding what these two terms mean, it's hard to understand what exactly is RxJS. So first, we'll try to tackle reactive programming and observer pattern and again come back to this definition. Let's start with reactive programming. Reactive programming is a concept that deals with asynchronous data stream. Again, another buzzword, asynchronous data stream. What does it mean? Asynchronous data streams are sequence of data or events that occur over time. These events can occur at any given point of time, independent of each other, and are handled as they arrive. And when this data will arrive is unpredictable. Basically, it's like live information or real-time information. To give you an example, consider an e-commerce website which has this Add to Cart button. Whenever a user taps on this button, we want to show a pop-up saying that your product got added. Now, can you predict when the user will click on this button at what point of time? No, right? It's totally unpredictable. User can click as when they wish to. Consider a timeline of 1 minute. This is just for understanding purpose. These green dots refer to as the click event. Over a period of 1 minute, at one particular instance, the user clicked on it 3 times. It can also happen that over a period of 1 minute, user clicked on this button 5 times. Right? As you can see, there is no definite interval at which user will click on this button. User can click continuously, user can click after every 5 minutes, user can click after every 2 minutes. There is no definite interval at which this click event will occur. It is also possible that the user didn't click at all the Add to Cart button. That's also a possibility, right? So these are called as the data stream. When they will happen, we don't know. Your application has no idea when this click event will happen. The other examples can be sensor data or any other kind of user interaction, mouse movements. Those are all considered as data stream. Sequence of events happening over time. And reactive programming is an approach of problem solving where your application has to deal with these kind of data. Your application has to decide when these data streams are received, how to react to it. Right? That's what reactive programming is. Let's tackle the other buzzword, observer pattern. Consider this same e-commerce website, and to this website, there can be tons or hundreds of users who would have created their account. For simplicity, we'll consider only 6 users. Now, this website wants to launch a brand new product, right? There's a new awesome phone and they are the only seller for it. How this site will let its user know that the product is available to buy? What it can do is, to all those registered users, it can send out an email saying that now they can buy the product. In a real scenario, there will be hundreds of users, so the site will be sending out hundreds of emails to all the users. And do you think all the users will be interested in this phone? No, right? In our example, the 4 users are not interested, only 2 are. And it's not that this site is launching one product, right? Tomorrow there can be another product that they want to launch. Again, they will be sending out these emails to all the users, including the uninterested ones, which will be annoying. So how do we tackle this? What this site can do is they can introduce the notify me button, asking the users, if you are interested in this brand new phone, then click on this notify me button. So only the users who actually wants to buy it or are interested in it will tap on this button. And as soon as this product is available, the site will send out the emails to the interested one. This entire concept is actually called as the observer pattern. Let's pull in the terminology. Here, the provider of the data, the source of the data, is called as the observable. In our case, it is the e-commerce website, which is actually producing this data, and that's the observable. The one who are interested in this product, the users, are the observers, also called as the subscribers. User clicking on the notify me button, telling the site that they are interested in this product, this process is called as subscription. Observers are required to register themselves to the observable, letting them know that, hey, whenever an event occurs, whenever there is a new data, do let me know, notify me. Okay. So for the observable to notify the observer, they must subscribe to the observable. This is called as the observable design pattern. To reiterate in simpler terms, observable, just consider them as a collection of multiple values. And to these observable, an observer who needs the data can subscribe to it. And once the subscription is initiated, the observer will start receiving the emitted values from that point. This is also called as the push-based notification, wherein the observer pushes the data to the subscribed observer. Now let's revisit the definition. RxJS is a library for reactive programming that utilizes the observer pattern. Reactive programming is an approach of problem solving wherein your application deals with data that are generated over time. Observer design pattern involves two major things: observable, that's the source of the data, and observer that react to this generated data. Now coming to the second part, RxJS leverages observables to simplify and manage asynchronous operations. Its power lies in its operators, which allows us to manipulate, transform, or filter the data emitted by observables before they reach the observer. For example, consider an observer that emits numbers like 9, 5, 2, and 4. If the observer is only interested in even numbers, you can use the filter operator to selectively emit only the even values, in our case which is 2 and 4. RxJS can also provide you operators like retry. Suppose there is a network request and it encountered an error. You can apply the retry operator to attempt the request again. There are many other operators available that makes it easy for us to compose asynchronous operations. As we go along and code it, you will understand it much better. I hope you got a good understanding of what is RxJS. In our next video, we'll start writing an observable from scratch. Till then, happy coding and thanks for watching.